Hello and welcome everybody, it's TheJWittz back. Oh no! So every video, I don't know why, it just has become force of habit. I try and spin, I am stuck in this corner. Spinning won't happen. Anyway, back with Pokemon Y. We are trudging onward through our Route 8 and trying to make our way to the next city. In order to do so though, we have to battle through a handful of people. So, sounds good to me. So here we have M. Night Shyamalan and his Pancham. Butt punch. Somebody must be knocked out because he's not normally leading off. Oh yeah, I think my sword went down. Is that correct, Joan of Arc? Okay, I remember you. You have all these moves and none of them actually seem that appealing. Yeah, take my poison sting. Oh, well, he got poisoned right away, so we've at least got that going for us when we use Butt Punch. Yeah, how do you like that? So, yeah, no fighting type move, despite having 4 different types. Let's see, Let's try, I don't know, Mudslap and Astonish. I guess Astonish would be bad. I can't remember if he has the dark typing yet or not until he evolves. Pancham. Either way, it's just gonna be a grind out. Gonna just keep punching his butt. How do you like that? Take it. Yeah, accuracy fail. Uh-oh. It doesn't matter, I'm fighting type 2. Absorb it, I'll take the hit. Oh, this is still not that good. Oh, you got all 5. What a rotten cheater, not very effective. Still almost tore through my entire life. Okay. Well, if we're up against a fighting dark, Flower Power should be able to absorb everything extremely well. So, you've done your job. Let's finish it off with the real star of the show. Yeah, what, arm thrust? Those are gonna do what, 1 each? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Critical hit! No, 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 no! Yes! Flower Power has this insane knack for surviving everything. I have no idea about our speeds. I really don't even want to risk it. We are just gonna continue going on through the line, just to finish him off with Fox, who actually can take a hit and should be able to just destroy him. Weak. You're weak. Alright. Yeah. I'll just end this joke. He has more than just 1 Pokemon, too. So that was really pathetic on my part. Oh, Fox, you're so great. But you're about to extend out of my limit. Level 25, that's the maximum level of all my Pokemon until we beat the 2nd gym. Trying to keep my Pokemon all the ways up to the level of their maximum. Wow, everything about Goldeen just shows a big mess here. Trying to see. Yeah, I do have Hain. I don't even think he has grass-type attacks. Ugh, you know what? I just got whipped by a Pancham. Let's use my own. Jack Black, you've been nothing but disappointment so far. Sort of like the tail end of your career. But, I'm giving you a chance. Let's see. We'll use our own arm thrust, and we'll get 5 hits. Actually, that's probably not a good idea overall. It's not going to do that much. 2. Come on, get 5. 3. 3. Boo. Okay. Forgot. Comet Punch. Ugh. Man, he does not know good moves. He will be the beautiful, beautiful... Yeah, that was better. HM Slave, though, apparently. People are telling me he knows Surf. I have not confirmed it one way or another, but if he does, we might be seeing Jack Black for the rest of the playthrough. We will see. And Skidoo. I want a Skidoo. Actually, I did catch one, didn't I? I meant in real life. I just want a Pokemon that I can ride. It's funny, because the game, they put so much emphasis on being able to ride a Go-Goat. And, like, yeah, you can ride one in Lumio City, but it's so useless, you have no reason to. Once you've played the game as much as I have, you don't really get lost. The real way to navigate more quickly if you truly are lost is the cabs, which open up when you come back. So you never really need to ride a Go-Goat, but there is a Skidoo farm where you can ride skidoos and it's fun and reasonable. So, yeah, that's a thing. You know, Jack Blake, you did succeed here, so I'll give you that much. Butt Punch gets a level, and he actually earned it. Yeah, how do you like that, Shyamalan? I don't know. Just calling him that because he's Indian. Alright, so, people are gonna flag me for Pokemon abuse again, so... We're gonna go ahead, drop a Super Repel, run back to that lady that heals, and continue the rest of... Oh, no, not Super Potion, Super Repel. Somewhere in here. How do I already have so many items that I'm completely lost? I know there's a Super Repel in here, unless I'm just straight crazy. There we go. Run, Charlie! Run like your life depended on it. I've got the golden ticket. Oh yeah, that was fine. Perfect, perfect. Meet other players. I'm forever alone. No, I do all my Wi-Fi functionality on my other 3DS. Although I have considered eventually adding myself as a friend. My other 3DS XL, the one where I do my main stuff. That way I can eventually trade stuff over here when I want to do battle videos and such. Such is the problem when both of... I actually do have a physical copy now. I haven't touched it yet. But both my games are digital download. X and Y. I'm sort of just waiting for the... Ooh, I want that item. Oh, well, you need strength for it, so... Yeah. I have a digital Y on this 3DS and a digital X on my other 3DS. It was just the only way I could get them right when the games came out. I was at the launch. I really wanted to play that night, so I got them both. And now, one of the big problems is I can't easily switch from my non-recording 3DS to my recording 3DS. So that's a bit of a problem. So I've got a physical copy, but till then, I can just trade Pokemon over. We're making decent progress here, though. So yeah. Gonna continue to use Fury Cutter. Gets more powerful by the slice. And, oh, I really cannot wait until he gets Shadow Sneak. Detect. Boring. Because it's gonna be really, really good. Just sat there doing stat-boosting moves the entire time. Well, guess what? That's what you get. You get cut down. Yeah. Ooh, Flower Power, you are the new main right now. I am, digging your fancy... Whoa, Flower Power! Yay! It's kind of tough for me, actually. Well, I think the second stage is adorable. The final stage, not so adorable. I mean, it's just natural evolution. It looks, you know, like tougher, more like a... I don't know. I don't know. All I know is, Flower Power's evolved. Now has its little flower staff. I like Floette. Be cool. But I do need to get a shiny stone to complete the process. So, let's see. Flower Power, newly evolved. Even more of a reason to put you into the limelight. Just trying to look at my team. Well, we are going to carry on. Okay, we escaped that patch. And good to go. Got some open space. Could go down or left. I'll go down first. More Pokemon. Oh, I should have done the O power. I always forget to do that. Oh boy, another Wingull Horde. Perfect, actually. I started Flower Power this time. Alright, Wingulls, bring it on! Oh, what? There we go. Ah, at least one of them avoided the attack, but as for the rest, absolute domination. And by absolute domination, I mean this is still going to take multiple turns. I really don't have to battle in this. I could just run. I probably should just run. I don't want to overlevel in experience. I'm confused. I'll give you one shot, Floette. If you hit the Razor Leaf, you hit it. If you don't, we're running. Hit it. Someone avoided it again. It was not the same one. But see, the problem is my attack lowers so much, I'm just wasting time. I'm gonna book it after this. Got Joan of Arc level. Yeah, getting hit by these stupid 3 HP water guns. That was good. That's all we needed. Just a little display. of Floette's ability to knock out Wingull in 2 attacks, even though it's just level 7. And yep, there's another kidnapper. That's cool. Don't want to be a part of your world whatsoever, so yeah. Please don't kidnap me. I asked nicely. Ugh, trudged through the grass, and we're back on. Oh, so here there's these little jumping stones. There's like multiple ways you can traverse it. It's kind of silly. I know there's... Oh, okay, that's how it works. I have to go back up. Because for some reason you can't hop diagonally in this world. And a shorter hop at that than the long ones that you're doing. You actually have to do these horizontal crosses separately. On a leaf stone, which is cool. Can't think of if I have anybody that evolves off a leaf stone, but it's nice to have one so early in the game. I wish Floette evolved off a leaf stone. Alright, so looking at all that, we've done all the sideways paths. Come back around and do the vertical one. It's kind of a silly mechanic, but whatever. And it's still raining. I am worried for my Talonflame. Well, there's not Talonflame yet. When I do finally get to this person who wants to do a sky battle, I can't even remember where they are. Oh well. This is Ambret Town. You just go through the aquarium to get to Silage City. But first, we should get to the fossil lab and have them tell us about fossils. We might even learn something about those mysterious stones related to Mega Evolution. Sounds good to me. Trying to check. Did anybody... Nah, nobody needs the Pokemon Center right now. We're tough. So now I'm just going to chill around. You! This girl has given so many people problems. Normally when you find a TM person, they're in one of the bridges or something. Nope. Just gotta talk to this random girl in the middle of the land in front of the Pokemon Center to get Rock Smash. And at face value, you look at Rock Smash, you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of a weak TM. But it is essentially an HM. In fact, I've used Rock Smash more than most HMs when I've played this game. I guess my thing is, why have a field move that is an HM anymore if you are going to have something like Rock Smash? Because the only difference now, both TMs and HMs have infinite uses. They changed that difference. And also with HMs, they force you to have them. You have to actually talk to a move deleter. You can't easily switch them out. With Rock Smash, I can switch that out as often as I like. So why even have the stuck move thing with an HM when you can just have something like Rock Smash? I will never know. And because Jack Black has become the official slave of TheJWittz, he's going to learn Rock Smash. He actually gets the same type attack bonus, so we aren't completely torturing the guy. It's still worse than Karate Chop, though, so not doing him too many favors here. Ta-da! Alright, I'll be able to smash some rocks. Sounds good to me. Now, I was going to say, because back in the day I was like, oh, I should go into the mart and see if they have any exclusive items. That's only when there's a second guy to the right. Otherwise, the amount of items in the shop is determined by how many badges you've taken. So it's going to be exactly the same. Most Pokemon Centers have a guide that'll give you something. Pokemon fossils, what do they dream about? That is a random question. I guess in this world you assume that the Pokemon fossils have some kind of life in them. But normally it's not a question I would ask. Will you trade a Pokeball for a dive ball? Absolutely. Straight up, this guy always just trades like decent balls for your garbage balls. I've been trying to get rid of my garbages. We're close. I think we've only got like 3 left. Does that sound right? If I can find the balls in here somewhere. I don't even know. Can you? Yeah. All the way at the top, we've got 3 left. Beautiful. So I'll check out some houses. Maybe someone will give me free stuff. That's what this game is all about. She wants to see someone with really, really high speed. I don't think I have anyone like that on my team yet. She just gives you, can't remember what she gives you. I know it's not that big of a deal either way. Checking these rocks. Sometimes there's invisible items. Although, speaking of invisible items, I know eventually one of these people is going to give me a dowsing machine. There aren't too many houses for me to explore either, which is fine. Just another hotel. Oof! Wonderfru. I like how they make this big deal about how a Furfrou can have all these different cuts, and every Furfrou I see just looks normal. The Kalos region is so very big. That I can agree with. Normally in here you find people from other regions. Instead I have to find this stupid all-power man wants to bond with me in the dark. At this point I'm just taking it. I mean, I get power from him, so it's all about weirdest guy in Pokemon in a long while. The problem is I love all-power so much, which by the way, should just be using capture power as often as I can to unlock capture power level 2. See, one nice thing about it is you can spam it to your friends or even random passerbys if you do connect to the internet, and then it only costs 2, so if you want to level up, it's more beneficial to you to share with other people than try and take it for yourself. She gives you nature power. It's never been a move I like that much, because it depends on what place you are. Like whether you're in grass or mountains or something like that. Not really my cup of tea. Hey, I want to sit on this bench. Check that out. Just by sitting, I noticed there's a Pokeball down there. The things we learned. See, bench sitting is not useless. It is the best new feature the games have added in every generation, and it is here to stay. So we've got an aquarium, which is really odd to me in that you don't see a single water Pokemon in the aquariums. It's just water. I don't understand. But whatever, to each his own. Oh, well, here we've got a Magikarp statue. This guy will lend you his Ron, and you can finally fish. Again, not something I've ever been super interested in. Maybe in particular because I've got the water Pokemon with me. But hey, we've got the rod now, so we can do that. A lot of people are getting into, there's like something called chain fishing. I'll talk about that in a separate video because it's a little more complicated, but getting water Pokemon in the shinies with a rod, actually not so difficult. So for now, I will at least register the rod. I think that's my first item where it's reasonable for me to do that. One really nice thing about registering button, everything you register goes to Y, but you can actually register multiple things. I'll explain once I get the dowsing machine. Someone's gonna give me it, I thought. Okay, I do not want to meet other players. I want to be lonely. But looking at the bench, I remember I can work my way around here. I will actually bust up some of those extra rocks. There's sometimes Pokemon in them. But for now, Rock Smash, get a free thing. Boom. A pearl. Pretty sure that's just something you sell, but can't complain with free cash. And that's the end of our adventure. So, back up we go. I'm gonna bust up some rocks. There's usually like a rock-type Pokemon, or some really nice stuff. Let's see. Boom! But see, like, I'm using Rock Smash more than I've used any other HM. I used Cut once. Heart Scale! Those are actually useful to have. You need them for the move reminder. Rock Smash! Boom! Do you smell what the rock is cooking? It's a Dwebble! Dwebble can take a Fairy Wind, right? Like a boss. Well, not necessarily a boss, but, you know, maybe like a 3rd or 4th in command. Either way, Garbage Ball activate. We've only got a few left. Get in the ball. Please get in the ball. I appreciate you getting in the ball. Perfect. All you have to do is just, you know, goad them a little bit. Let them know that they're doing a good thing by getting in that capture capsule and being sent to an infinite life of darkness in the box. Yay, sleep powder! So here's the problem. I don't want to know all status moves. There's like a redundancy in knowing how to paralyze, sleep, and poison. I guess you can paralyze the grass Pokemon and put to sleep the electrics or something like that. Do I really want him to know all status moves, though? Is the question. It's really tough. I'm really debating. I could just have him as the straight statish machine, but then he doesn't really have a life of his own. I am actually going to forget Stun Spore here. I believe both of them are accuracy 75, but Sleep in general is more useful than Paralysis. When it comes to capturing Pokemon, it has a higher modifier. It can just leave your opponent stuck longer. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Dwebble, what can you tell us? When it finds a stone of suitable size, it secretes a liquid from its mouth to open up a hole to crawl into. That is really gross. Apparently Dwebble has some kind of acid in its mouth. Yeah. That's the thing. So I think we are done doing stuff from the shore. We will eventually move forward to the rest of the world, but for now I know that there's a swimmer up here to the right. It says you can't move on. Grab another berry. I should probably plant them, but I'm lazy. And she's like, nope, I lost my thing. No, don't come. You have to wait. Oh yeah, I need to go to the fossil lab. Totally forgot. So, in our journey back to the fossil lab, figured now would be a good spot to stop. But as always, I will see you guys tomorrow with another new episode.